This is part 2 of using Zoom to screen capture, record your lectures for a screen capture video. In part 1, just kind of talked about how to use Zoom and record in Zoom. So if you wanted to use Zoom to record your lectures, again, remember it's free. The college provides all of us with accounts for it. So it is free to everyone at the college. Also, just a quick reminder, your students can also use Zoom to record their own things as well. These students also have Zoom accounts, and they can use Zoom to do screen recordings for presentations and such if you'd like them to do that as well. So you can always share this video with them or share part 1 video that we provided to you in this course shell, and they can use it to learn how to use Zoom to record their own presentations. So back to our own, what I wanted to show you here in part 2 is basically how to access your recording in Zoom so you can download it. Again, you can share the recording directly with your students through a link. I just like to, for me personally, I like to keep my videos and everything within D2L so that once my students enter the D2L course shell, they don't have to leave it. So if I can embed as many videos as I'm going to use, if I can embed them directly in D2L, then my students never have to leave D2L to find anything. It's all there. So many of you may want to know how to how to download your recordings. Another reason to download your recordings is if you want to edit them. Many times we always suggest to give really small lectures, 5-minute, 10-minute lectures. You can keep your Zoom window open and you can record an hour or 2 hours worth of lecture in one shot. Maybe you want to just you're on a roll and you want to record the whole thing, but then go back later and cut it into shorter pieces so the students can view it by section as opposed to 2 hours at a time. You can do that in Zoom, record 2 hours straight, then download it. And the beauty of video is we're going to show you how to edit those videos and cut them down into those small little pieces. Alrighty, so the way to do this is to, of course, you have to access your Zoom account. This is not the same as using the Zoom app that is on your desktop, although you can access your recordings that way. So the easiest way to do it is go to your Broward One login. Once you are logged in, most of us that are using Zoom will show up on our front page. You can see I have Zoom right here. Now, if I wanted to, and I didn't see Zoom in my Frequents tab, which I'm highlighting here with my mouse, I would just simply click on Company Everything, and Zoom will probably be somewhere in here. It's a Z, so it's going to be all the way down at the bottom. So I'm going to select my Zoom icon like this, and it's going to take me to my Zoom account. This is where you would, change settings and schedule things and etc. So here on the left is our primary menu, and I'm going to go down to the 4th selection on this menu, which is Recordings. I select Recordings, and a couple of my different recordings now pop up. Now, I just made that recording in my own personal meeting room right here. We can see the date and time here, and I had started, but it didn't come out so well, so then I had to restart. So both recordings are here. Now, I can share them directly with students, or what I'd like to do is I would like to download these. So I'm going to select More, and then I'm going to download the 2 files. Again, please remember I am on a Mac, so when I go to download these 2 files, it's going to go to the last file. So I'm just going to download this onto my PC. And now both files are going, since there's 2 files, I have to do this twice, so I'm going to save them both. And the Zoom files always start with a GMT. That's how you know that they are Zoom files. You can go into your file folder and change those names. So now that I have those downloaded, I can come here and I can see here is the first recording, here is the second recording, and they have been downloaded as MP4s. This will make them very easy to convert into a YouTube video, to upload directly into YouTube, also to put into editing software such as Adobe Premiere Rush. So if you want to edit your videos, then you are definitely going to want to download them from Zoom so you can put them into your editing software and do the editing that you need to do. Once you have your Zoom files, you can just leave them in the cloud. They will be there if you need them. For a couple of months, you need to get back to them. That's perfectly fine. You can do that. If there's a video that maybe you want to redo, then you would want to maybe delete You can, of course, delete those recordings if you want to, and delete the recording and then make a new recording if needed. All right, so that is part 2 on how to access and download your Zoom recordings so you can download those recordings onto your PC for possible editing or uploading into your YouTube channel. See you in class.